The East African Airways, which collapsed in 1977, was jointly owned by the three East African Community member states, then Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania. At the time of its collapse, the airline had in its employ 3,000 Kenyans, most of whom were young professionals entitled to terminal benefits payable from the company's pension scheme. 34 years later, most of those surviving employees are yet to be paid their dues, despite the funds being transferred to the Kenyan government. They were owed a total of 18 million Kenya shillings, a considerable amount of money at the time, given that the current sky-high inflation had not set in.
Obviously, that money, if I was paid then, it was a lot of money. I would have been able, for instance, to pay for a house in Buruburu, which was going for 90,000 at the time. I would have bought 3 of them, which would be valued at very high rate today.
Take, for example, a question of, say, land in the periphery of Nairobi. A land that used to cost, say, around 40,000 shillings. Today, you go for it, you'll be asked to pay about 4 million shillings. The shilling has completely slumped. That money today, it means nothing, but it was quite much money at that time.
This is just but one of the cases of billions of shillings in bank accounts, shares, dividends, insurance premiums and pension payments that have remained unclaimed, either because the beneficiaries were not aware of such funds' existence or due to the lengthy bureaucratic process involving in lodging claims. All this while the would-be beneficiaries continue to languish in poverty.
Some of us have died because they could not afford to pay for health services. And we continue to face now opportunities that we cannot even afford.
I think it's likely that money will be embezzled if the owners don't get their hands onto it, because the mechanism for them to find that money does not exist now.
So what exactly happened to the benefits of the employees of the defunct East African Airways? Join us tomorrow as we uncover the truth and find out what can be done to ensure that such incidents are kept down at least to a bare minimum. Henry Gedaiga, Citizen Weekend.